This is Bebe. Bebe is currently unemployed. She is an off-track thoroughbred, but she hasn't yet been restarted for a second career. What we've been experiencing with Bebe is that she has separation anxiety with her pasture mates. And so walking her to and from the field has been a bit acrobatic as of late. And while she's a very polite mare, we don't really want to encourage the vertical rearing that she is known for. So she's already quite settled. We were right beside the barn. She's already made it in, but you get a little flair for how she's feeling. And that she does like to be, she's got a little zip in her doodah. So we decided to try the Surefoot pads. This is her first time experiencing them. We began with the physio pad, and we're going to use the hard to start just under her left front. And you'll see that she is only standing on the pad for maybe 2-3 seconds, and she's already walking off. The thing that you'll notice about Surefoot is that it really isn't the amount of time that they're on the pad. There still can be some really incredible results with something so seemingly simple. You'll see in the walk there, she's already slowing down. Her head's lowering. And you'll also notice when she is in that anxious or tense mode, like most horses, she's not really focused on me. So she's dragging me around. She's not exactly the polite mare that we know her to be. So this is our second attempt here. I'm going to stay under the left front. And same thing. She was just on the pad for about 2 seconds. She backed off, but then she put her head down to see what the Surefoot pad was about. She's already more interested in what's happening. She's also finally standing still. So her feet have stopped fidgeting about. And I'm just going to give her a second. I think there's a lot of processing going on there. Yeah, several lick and chews. She's again looking at the pad, see what it's about. And you'll see her silhouette's already changing. So her head's level, her walk's slowing. She's politely walking beside me, not as focused on her friends. You'll see that she's checking out the pad. So she's more interested in what it has to offer. So this time, she still had that kind of backwards motion, which is fine, but decided to stay on the pad and is now kind of checking in with me. She's interested in what I'm doing. There's a nice shake and a lick and chew. And then you'll see that she's beginning to yawn. So she's already starting to release some of that physical tension and hopefully some of that emotional tension as well. So a very short amount of time on the pad is still producing nice results. Each time, I think you'll find that the walk is even more slower and deliberate. Her head down, as if she's engaging in the grazing reflex of searching for food versus panic. I think it's also important to the time that are spent not on the pad. So there, you'll see she stopped and just kind of gave the impression that she needed more time to process and quickly began then yawning. So she needs the time to process what happened. Yes, there was good things happening while standing on the pad, but there's also good things happening after that. So giving her a chance to connect the two dots there. And now that we've tried on the left front, I'm going to switch to the right front just to see, what she has to say about that. So I set her up and see what she has to say. And quickly she begins yawning. And she also seems to connect me with whatever feeling she's having. So you see she's frequently kind of checking in to see, what role I play in this. And I think that's a really nice change within the 5 minutes here that we've been experimenting with the Surefoot. So she's gone from being really reactive, screaming, concerned about her friends, to standing patiently, being concerned about what I'm doing, and seems ready to continue on for whatever task we had for today. If she was going to be ridden or what have you, she's in a much better state of mind. That blur behind me was the dog going after a vehicle that pulled in the driveway, so she didn't even blink at that. She's really kind of together in this world with me now. That is one that's very cooperative and already so much nicer to handle.